What's going on, y'all? It's ManCodeTV, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and before I start, man, make sure you like the video, man. Leave a comment and share the video as well, man. Much appreciated. So let's go. All right, so what we talking about today, we going to talk about my man, Coach Greg Adams, and the whole free agent lifestyle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so, man, I've been watching Coach Greg Adams, man, for a minute. You know, he does his thing, man. He's a YouTuber. So basically, he gives advice to guys, you know, and stuff that they need to look out for, man, when they dealing with women, all the pitfalls and stuff that you can get wrapped up into when you're dealing with a lot of women. And I mean, he gives a whole rundown from being a single man to his experiences when he's actually been married before, and the things that can happen to you, you know, after you get married and have a child with a woman and all that kind of stuff, man, because he has a daughter. And I think he had some issues, man, with his ex-wife and her taking him like to court over like child support, all that kind of stuff, man, you know. And he's just giving you a rundown from his experiences and his knowledge. And I mean, he's doing a great job, man. I mean, it's really nothing that I can say that Coach Greg Adams don't touch on. He touch on everything, dude. And I mean, he gonna give you all kind of different scenarios, all kind of different, I guess, different pieces of his experiences, man. He kind of just ties it up in a nice bow, man. And it's really good and it's helpful, man, to a lot of guys out there, man. Dude got a big following, man. So if you haven't checked out Coach Greg Adams, man, go ahead and do that, man. He definitely do his thing, man. He inspired me to start my channel, man. So, man, salute to him. So he has a philosophy of a free agent lifestyle. So basically what a free agent lifestyle is, you don't really concentrate on women at all. For the most part, you just do your thing. You live your life. That's a good example is like, say you want to go on a vacation, right? And say you go to a cool island somewhere, right? And they can have beautiful women there. But Coach Greg Adams, man, in his philosophy, he ain't going there looking for no women. If he happen to run across a woman while he's out there enjoying the sights and everything that place has to offer, he'll do that. But that's not why he's going there. He's going there for enrichment, to learn something about the place, experience a new environment, you know, sightsee, all that good stuff, man. You know, his main focus is not women. And the reason that he says that is because he's dealt with a lot of women. He's got a lot of experience, man, a lot of experience. That's where all of his knowledge and wisdom is coming from. So he's basically trying to stop guys from falling into any pitfalls that they will fall into, because he knows that a lot of young guys are chasing women. You know, y'all chasing women. You know, I talk about it on my channel as well, but he talks about, you know, guys out here chasing women, spending all their time and money and efforts chasing women, and the return is not worth the investment. That's his main thing. And if I'm not sure, man, I think Coach Greg Adams is a MGTOW, man. Anybody listening to this video, let me know, man, if he's a MGTOW or not. I think he is. So MGTOW is like a man going their own way. Like I said, they do their own thing. They don't really even care about women, man. Every once in a while, they'll deal with a woman, you know, for basically some sexual pleasure or something like that. But it ain't really too involved, man. Ain't really trying to do too much. So that's what I think that Coach Greg Adams is. If I'm wrong, man, somebody in the comments, man, let me know. But I digress, man. Let me carry on with what I'm saying. All right, so yeah, that's a free agent lifestyle. You basically just live your life. Women are way on the back burner. They're not a focus. They're not anything. He don't even think about women most of the time because he out here doing what he got to do. He's staying on his purpose. And he's just doing what he's doing his thing. You know, he's staying focused on what he got going on. You know, businesses, career, all that kind of stuff. All right, and for me, the free agent lifestyle, I definitely co-sign it. Am I a full-on free agent lifestyle as the term has, you know, been deemed by, you know, Coach Greg Adams? I am somewhere in between. Like, I don't chase women, but at the same time, I do pursue women. You know, if they're around, man, I'm getting at them, you know, because I mean, I love women. So I'm going to definitely give them some of my time. I ain't going to give them most of my time. I'm going to give them some of my time. So like I said, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not no MGTOW. You know, I'm not a man going his own way, but I'm not no simp either. I'm not talking and worried about chicks 24/7, man. I'm somewhere in the middle, man. You know, I'm definitely somewhere in the middle. I'm the type of guy that, you know, I'm telling y'all, you know, it's okay to deal with women, but you have to deal with women in a smart way. And you have to deal with women from an alpha male point of view. And, you know, my whole channel is we are alpha males over here, man. If I ain't said it a million times, I'm going to tell you a million and one times, man. We are alpha males over here. We don't talk nothing but alpha male. I don't want to say strategy because I'm not AMS, but we don't talk nothing but alpha male knowledge and wisdom over here, man. I'm going to definitely keep telling y'all guys, man, how to deal with women from an alpha male perspective. You know, no simping, you know, no blue pill, none of that stuff, man. It's just straight. It's definitely red pill oriented with the alpha male twist to it. So yeah, that's what you're getting over here. But like I said, Coach Greg Adams, man, he's a great man, great wealth of knowledge, man. And I just wanted to shout him out and in the whole like free agent lifestyle, because I understand it and I agree with damn near everything he says, man. I don't agree with going all the way full board, like I said, where you're not really dealing with women much at all. But I understand his concept and where he's coming from. Because when you deal with women a lot, you understand that a lot of time your time is being wasted. A lot of women, man, they want your non-sexual attention and they want your sexual attention. They want both. But they'll definitely string some guys along and get that non-sexual attention, and then they'll get that sexual attention from somewhere else. Sometimes they get both from the same guy. But the main thing is they want male attention. That's the main thing that you got to know, man. Women always want male attention, man, all the time. You know, that's how they're built, man. They're built like that. But yeah, so yeah, man, I mean, that's really most of what I wanted to say. I mean, I still got more stuff to touch on, man. I'm not done yet, but that's most of what I wanted to say about Coach Greg Adams, man. Like he has told stories about like women taking men to court, you know, if they don't have an ironclad prenup, you know, before they get married. He talked about guys going on dating apps, and most of the stuff that you find on those dating apps are like garbage women. So once again, you're wasting your time because most of the women on there are garbage, in his words. Now, see, I differ on that. I think that dating apps are actually pretty good. They're very good. It just depends on your location. Location is key with dating apps. If you're in a garbage city with garbage fat women, non-feminine women, most of the time, man, that's what you're going to find on those dating apps. But if you're in a city where you got a lot of feminine women, you got a lot of beautiful women, you're going to do well. If those are the type of women that you like, and you're in a city with plenty of those type of women, you're going to do good, man, because those dating apps, man, they get in those little crevices, man, of a city. You know what I mean? Places that you might not go and you don't have time to because you working or whatever you're doing. If you going to the gym or something like that, you ain't got time to be going out to clubs and bars all the time. So that's where the dating app comes in at, man. And in this time that we're in right now, man, men have never had as much access to women as they do now. And the mindset of a lot of women out here, man, are cool with just hooking up and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, the dating app goes hand in hand with the whole era that we're in right now, man. So, like I said, man, dating apps are great. It just depends on your location, really. That's really it. You know, you put your decent little profile up there, man, and you just do your thing, man. You get out there, and as long as you're in a good city, man, boom, you're going to really come up on some stuff, man. You're going to definitely come up on some stuff to smash. And if you look hard enough and you do a good enough job vetting, You can find some women for even more than that. You trying to get in a relationship, you can find that too, man. Because all it does is just bring women to you where you ain't got to go nowhere. You know, you can still go out. There's nothing wrong with going out, going to bars and clubs, but the dating apps mixed with going out, man, boom, that's a perfect combination. So I kind of don't agree with him fully on that, but I understand his points because a lot of times women on dating apps don't look the best all the time. And the ones that do look good, they're going to, a lot of times they get drowned out by the other ones, the fat girls, the 4s and the 5s, because they want to be all up in your face. Hey, because they don't want you to see the better looking girls. They don't want you to take time to really keep looking, because they know if you keep looking, you're going to find something better than them, because they only a 4 or 5, or they fat, they overweight, or they super tall, like freaking Jolly Green John. Don't nobody want that neither. There's a lot of stuff on those dating apps, man. You got to sift through, man, to get to the good stuff. Because like I said, the whack chicks are always front and center, man, trying to get in your face because they don't want you to see nothing else. They don't want you to see the goodies that's really on there. So yeah, and then, like I said, the other stuff that he talks about with the, with the whole women taking dudes to court and all that stuff, man, I agree with him fully on that. He was married. Myself, I was once married before for a short time. It was like a year. And man, that was one of the worst decisions of my life, man. I'm glad I got out of it, man. I didn't even last a year, man. I already knew that wasn't for me, and I got out of it. So he talks about that a lot too, man. He doesn't really endorse marriage because he basically says, man, these women, eventually they'll start off good, but later on down the line, man, they kind of start getting out of pocket, and they try to go against what they said they were going to do at first. Like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be the perfect wife for you, da-da-da. But then later on, they want to go out with their girls and go back out into the streets and all that stuff. And then it just become a mess. And now you all entangled with this woman. Even if you don't have kids and y'all live together, man, you still entangled up with this woman, man. So it can get real messy, man. So I understand what Coach talks about with that part. So, like I said, man, it's his messages are good, man. His messages are good. Man, this Coach Greg Adams, man, I kind of gave y'all a little rundown on him, man. If you want, man, go ahead and check him out, man. He is one of the people that inspired me to do my channel and give guys that knowledge that I got. And one last thing I'm going to talk about is the thing I like about him and what's so good about Coach is that he has a lot of experience, man. I think he's like 40 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He might be 41, 42. He has a wealth of knowledge and experience because he's done a lot in his lifetime. And when you get on this kind of stuff, man, and trying to teach guys what to do and what not to do, y'all need to be listening to guys like myself. I got some experience. I'm not as old as Coach, but I got a lot of experience, man. I've done a lot in my life. You know what I'm saying? I lived in another country. I've traveled all over the US, man. I've done a lot of different things, man. So guys like us, man, you need to listen to because we've done a lot. You know what I'm saying? We've done a lot. And that's really going to segue into my next video I'm going to make, which is going to be called Youth versus Experience. The youth versus experience. Everybody want to be young, jumping out the gym, 20, 21 years old. They got all the energy. Yeah. You beating your chest because you're a young bull out here, man. But if you don't have the experience to go with that youth, man, you're going to just waste it. So that's why there's a good thing to be learned. And you really need to look into youth versus experience, man. I'm going to do a whole video on that. That's going to be my next video. But really, man, that's all I had to say. So, man, this is it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ManCodeTV, man. Look out for my next video. Like I said, it's going to be about youth versus experience, man. And that's it, man. So, until the next time, man, I'm gone. You cannot change a pimp. Too many hoes to overdose off of this game, I spit.